So you get a penalty, huh, for showing your cards. So Corona got a 1-round penalty for showing his opponent his cards before he folded them.
Yeah.
And they were heads up.
See, I don't like that rule either, Corona. I feel like when you're heads up, you should be able to do pretty much whatever you want to do to try to get a read off of your opponent. You should be able to be like, so, can you beat a pair? How about this pair? Can you beat this pair? I feel like that should be allowed.
Oh, you mean and showing him or just talking to him?
Well, they take it to the extreme and so they say you can't show or talk about your hand.
Oh.
You can't do that.
I feel like I've seen that happen, though.
Well, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
But official TDA rules, you can't talk about.
So you could
hand.
report it. You can be like, "Hey."
People do all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
If the people that actually, okay.
Yeah.
Because I see that. Yeah, I'm like, people are like, "Can you beat a queen?"
Last year, right? Last year there was during the main event, there was an interaction where two players were heads up. And then one guy asks the other guy, says, well, will you show me if I fold? Will you show me if I fold?
And you can't say that, right? Or
you can say that. But the dealer thought that you couldn't say that.
Oh.
He was like, you can't say that.
No.
I was like, what? He can say that.
Don't
He's like,
say
no,
it.
so you can't say that or you're going to get a penalty. It's like, dealer, you don't know what you're talking about. He's like, yeah, I'm confident. TDA rules.
Dutch
you can't,
loves calling out dealers, by the way.
No.
Yes, he does.
I don't.
You have some good dealer stories.
Oh my gosh! Well, there's some pretty lame dealers of this series. You know, there's just so many.
But there's some really good ones.
There's some
too.
great dealers.
Yeah.
There's some really good dealers too.
Regulars, yeah.
But when you have tournaments with 23,000 people, you have to have a lot of dealers, and a lot of them are pretty. A lot of them are really fresh. You know, just like right out of training school. Most of them don't have any sort of dealer training school, but those aren't the ones that usually give me problems. The ones that give me problems are the ones who are from poker rooms, have a little level of experience, so they feel like they know everything. Those are the ones that bug me. There was this one time, oh man, it really, really bugged me, where a dealer was wrong about an overchip decision, right? The guy threw out an overchip, and the dealer said that it's going to be a raise. I'm like, that's not going to be a raise. It's going to be a call. He's like, no, it's going to be a raise. And I was like, dealer, I know what I'm talking about. Why don't you just go ahead and call the floor? He's like, no, it's going to be a raise. I was like, dealer, call the floor. He's like, it's a raise. And I lost it on the guy. When you ask a dealer to call the floor and he doesn't, yeah, I completely lost it. I just started yelling at him, and I felt a little bad about it after, but it made me so mad because this guy got the ruling wrong. That didn't make me mad. What made me mad though was that I was requesting him to call the floor so that the floor could actually get the ruling right, and it actually mattered to me. I was in the big blind. It mattered because he's making this guy, he's making the guy raise. The guy meant to raise, but he threw out the over chip, and it's not a raise, and I get to see a free flop. It actually mattered in that situation. So when I asked for him to call the floor, and he wouldn't, he refused. Oh, I completely lost it, and I was just like, I called the floor. I screamed floor. It's not like I don't need you to call the floor. You know what? I've got a voice. I'm just like calling floor. Man, I was so mad at that guy though. He really put me on tilt. And then he was embarrassed. The funny thing was that everybody was agreeing with the dealer. Everyone was agreeing with him. I'm like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm pretty sure the dealer's right. The dealer's right.
Peer pressure.
It's like, man, you guys have no clue what you guys are talking about. Just call the floor. No, we're gonna play the hand out. Oh, got me so mad.
So you stopped everything, huh?
God, I can't wait for the World Series of Poker.
And then what happened? The floor came.
He listened. He said, no, it's going to be a call. And the dealer, he kind of got red. He didn't say anything. He kind of got sheepish. Ray Finkel says, Dutch, what's the